Yo, famo, we is back, man. Casa Toronto dropped the video with Hoodbaby GG with the studio situation. I'm here again. So let's get it. He explains it. Let's get it. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Shocking footage released by Toronto police on the night of a shootout on Queen Street West in November. It shows multiple people carrying guns, waving them in the air, and
I stay with her, so I walk with a limb like a bad bitch. You know I stay tapping the wig. I'm just
Nah, I don't care what none of y'all say. This song right here is gonna hit, bro. Somebody gave me the unreleased, right? I don't know who gave me. We was on live one day. Somebody gave me the unreleased. Put the unreleased back. Put that. I want to hear that shit, man. I can't find it. I forgot the name of the song. Whoever for me, put that John back in the comments, gang. Let's get it though. This song gonna be
I stay with her, so I walk with a limb like a bad bitch. You know I stay tapping the wig. If just got behind me, I'm passing a meter. Port hijack, eat by the leader. Do a mission, I put on the beaters. I was in grade 8, perking the 30.
Yeah, I would not be in this type of studio. Why everybody got guns in the air? Ain't nobody gonna rap?
Niggas they stuck, niggas they done, niggas they broke, I know it sucks. But it's some ashes is raining the dust. 762, they go straight to the top.
It was a cold, tense night on November 11th, 2024, when a music studio in downtown Toronto became a battleground.
This is that's the door right there. Nah, tell the Toronto, he got to be the best person ever, bro. He got us the scenery. Come on, bro. The nigga was shooting out that door right there. Niggas was downstairs right here. This is tough. Is this the exact where they was at? Is this what?
11th, 2024, when a music studio in downtown Toronto became a battleground. The streets, typically filled with the lively hum of city life, were suddenly pierced by the sharp crack of gunfire, shattering the stillness and igniting chaos. This was no ordinary night, no ordinary incident. The brazen gun battle, which was all caught on camera, would go on to become one of the most talked about and heavily investigated cases in Toronto's recent history.
It's ridiculously surprising. Wow. I'm blown away, really.
On today's episode of Tales of Toronto, I'll be breaking down the incident from beginning to end and detailing the key players involved in the violent exchange. The night of the gunfight started like any other, with two plainclothes officers stationed outside Casa recording studio, a building near Queen Street West and Sudbury Street. These officers were part of a routine patrol when they were caught off guard by the arrival of a stolen vehicle. The three men in the car, hidden by the cover of darkness, had no clue that their actions were about to trigger a series of events that would bring the city to its breaking point, right under the watchful eyes of the police. Stepping out of the stolen vehicle, the three men, armed with handguns, prepared for what seemed to be a shootout with up to a dozen men that were inside the recording studio. The perpetrators opened fire toward the back of the building, and the individuals inside the studio, seemingly unprepared for an attack of this magnitude, quickly returned fire. In an instant, what began as an isolated, reckless act of aggression turned into a chaotic firefight with bullets flying in all directions. The exchange of gunfire quickly escalated into a dangerous crossfire as the three aggressors took cover behind an unmarked vehicle the plainclothes officers happened to be sitting inside of. The firefight was not a random act of gun violence. It was the product of a rivalry between multiple criminal factions, each determined to assert their dominance. We'll get more into that later in the video.
God damn, y'all see how big that bullet hole was? Hold up.
No.
Y'all see that, John?
Assert their
God damn, look how big the bullet hole is, gang. God damn.
dominance. We'll get more into that later in the video. The situation inside the recording studio was dire. As the gun battle raged on, the chaos inside the studio reached a fever pitch. The sounds of gunfire reverberated throughout the building, and patrons, who had gathered for a birthday celebration,
Like, I had a question though.
gunfire
Look.
reverberated throughout the building, and
Yeah, feel me? Hold on. Who is down here? You feel me? Can y'all see this shit? Who's down here? I'll just do the video like this. Who's down here, gang? Wait, can't see. Are they shooting too? Or are they shooting up? Like, what's going on right here though?
patrons, who had gathered for a birthday celebration, were left scrambling for safety. Many attempted to flee the scene, some discarding firearms as they ran, tossing the weapons into nearby garbage bins along the laneway, and one
Look,
under
look.
a couch. Despite more than
He's a funny one right there. Like, he tried to put that shit on the studio. Oh, man.
garbage bins along the laneway, and one
He said, "Fuck
under a
that."
couch. Despite more than 100 rounds tearing through the night, it was nothing short of a miracle that no one was hit. As the dust settled, the three perpetrators attempted to flee, but their stolen vehicle was then hit by the unmarked police car, leaving them to run off. One of them was caught, but the two others got away. Meanwhile, another police squad arrived on the scene and officers quickly entered the building, securing the area and beginning to assess the scale of the situation. What they discovered was both staggering and alarming. A significant cache of firearms, including automatic weapons, assault rifles, and handguns, had been stashed throughout the studio. Law enforcement also found multiple high-capacity magazines and firearms that had been modified for full...
They spray painted these guns or something? These shit is tough. Like the slime green type shit, that shit's tough, man.
Also found multiple high-capacity magazines and firearms that had been
switch.
modified for fully automatic fire,
that
revealing
button.
just how serious the situation had become.
What's more, police say some handguns were modified to fire up to 1,200 rounds a minute.
As officers moved through the chaotic scene,
Holy.
they detained several individuals still inside the studio. But even as the cuffs were placed, they knew this was just the beginning. What lay ahead was a months-long investigation, a deep dive into the tangled web of alliances, rivalries, and motives that fueled the night's violence.
Good evening. They are shocking videos provided by Toronto police of the moments leading up to a wild shootout on Queen West.
In the videos, you can see people at a party playing with and dancing around, holding guns.
Police say it was 11:20 p.m. on November the 11th. Plainclothes officers were conducting an investigation outside the recording studio when three males got out of a stolen vehicle and fired on the building.
I saw about 6 of them, a group of them running.
Partygoers returned fire and the original shooters took cover behind an occupied but unmarked police vehicle which was struck several times. Police are still looking for Jamarli Smith, Olad, Caleb Odulate Stewart, and Mohammed Kyrie.
Keep running,
Also
nigga.
wanted Dylan O'Williams, Jadane Hamblett, Donnery Walker.
Isn't this, what's his name? Doesn't this nigga rap? What's his name? This nigga raps right here, right?
And Noah Belnavis Esu.
In response to the shocking and violent incident on Queen Street West, the Toronto Police Service launched Project Poppy, an expansive and far-reaching operation specifically designed to bring the individuals responsible for the gunfight to justice. The name Project Poppy was not only a tribute to the resilience of the community in the face of
naming this
such
shit after
violence,
Drake.
but also a reference to the red poppy that is worn on Remembrance Day, the day the shooting occurred. Paul McIntyre, superintendent of the organized crime enforcement, spoke out about the significance of the operation, calling the gunfight an audacious and reckless exchange of gunfire. Inspector Paul Krawczyk of the Integrated Gun and Gang Task Force further underscored the gravity of the situation, warning that the police would stop at nothing to bring those responsible to justice. The efforts of Project Poppy quickly yielded results. Within days, 23 individuals were arrested and 16 firearms were seized, signaling the magnitude of the operation. Notably, one of the individuals arrested was a 16-year-old male who was charged with second-degree murder and...
That's the one that was putting in the work right there. The 16-year-old, he was the one that was bugging out, gang. And then they found 16 guns. 8 niggas got caught, got arrested or whatever. Feel me? They gonna put 2 guns on each person. Let me see, run it back. 23 to red, 8 was charged, yeah. 16 firearms were seized. So they gonna put 2 on each person. God,
arms were seized, signaling the magnitude of the operation. Notably, one of the individuals arrested was a 16-year-old male who was charged with second-degree murder in relation to the death of pro poker player Matthew Burgart. Initially, 8 of the arrested suspects faced charges.
How you beefing with a poker player? Like, how we get there? How the fuck you beefing with a poker player? Like, he probably got owe him money or some shit. Like, what the fuck? And he's 16 though. 16 beefing with a pro poker player. What the fuck? Nah, It's crazy.
Year-old male who was charged with second-degree murder in relation to the death of pro poker player Matthew Burgart. Initially, 8 of the arrested suspects faced charges. However, as the investigation progressed, some charges were stayed, with 5 individuals having their charges dropped. As the investigation continued, it was revealed that the scope of the operation went well beyond the initial arrests. Project Poppy led to 14 additional arrests. Project Poppy led to 14 additional arrests, bringing the total number of people taken into custody to 37. The number of charges also grew, with more than 100 new charges being laid against suspects, ranging from possession of restricted firearms to the discharge of firearms with intent to endanger life. Then, on Thursday, January 23, 2025, Toronto police made a major move by releasing the names and mugshots of 9 wanted individuals linked to the audacious gunfight. Along with this, they dropped a gripping video compilation, captured from cell phone and surveillance footage, that put the shocking events on full display, unraveling the chaos before, during, and after the deadly shootout. The jaw-dropping footage reveals a group of men inside the studio, nonchalantly brandishing handguns.
The people, let's say the producer, or someone who probably owned the studio, feel me? Whoever was there that probably owned the studio or whatever, they not trying to go to jail. So they had to give up that footage, gang. They had to. All the footage, gang. That's tough.
Dancing as if nothing was amiss. What's even more shocking is that some of them were bold enough to post it all over social media, showing off their firepower as if it were just another night of partying.
Brother, I've never seen people jump up and down with sticks like that in the studio in my life.
The sheer scale of Project Poppy illuminated just how deeply entrenched gun violence had become in Toronto's criminal landscape. Inspector Paul Crouchick alleges the exchange of gunfire was a rival gang situation, adding he would not reveal the name of the gangs to avoid giving them any notoriety whatsoever.
I'm not up here to give them any notoriety whatsoever. I don't want to say their names. They don't deserve it, and quite frankly, I don't see the purpose. We know who they are, and that's the most important thing. But I'm not going to name them.
Unfortunately for him, on this channel, we give out the full story and only the full story.
Babies.
From the mugshots, to the names, to the raw, unfiltered footage from inside the studio. One thing is clear, this wasn't just a shootout, it was gang warfare. After going through the information provided by Toronto police, I can confirm 4 different crews were involved in the gun battle. There's Maze Block, the Shrive Bloods, OK Gang, and the Scarletwood Crips. I'll begin with Maze Block. Among the 3 gunmen who arrived in the stolen car and opened fire on the studio, one stands out. This is Jadane Hamblett, better known by his stage name, Tim Neat. He's an up-and-coming rapper signed to Blue Feather Records, a rap label created by Press's older brother and reputed Driftwood Crip, Bundog. Aside from rapping, Tim Neat is also a known street soldier, with deep ties to crews from Maze Block. Maze Block is a neighborhood in Toronto located near the intersection of Jane Street and Shepherd Avenue. This area is known for its complex network of streets and housing complexes, which has led to its nickname. The neighborhood has been associated with various local gangs and has a history of rivalries with other groups in the city, many of whom were inside that very studio when the bullets started flying. This is where OK Gang comes into play. Otherwise known as OKG, OK Gang is a ruthless blood-affiliated crew forged in the heart of the Lane, a tight-knit community housing complex located on the south side of Jane and Finch. Their name carries a deadly legacy, honoring O'Shea and Kwame, 2 close friends who were executed in cold blood during the summer of 2013. As the junior offshoot of the now-defunct Lane's crew, OKG inherited more than just turf, they inherited war. Their long-standing feud with the feared Driftwood Crips and Maze Block has fueled decades of bloodshed, with all 3 crews just a stone's throw from one another. In this deadly game of retaliation, no score goes unsettled, and the cycle of violence shows no signs of stopping. According to Toronto police, the majority of people inside the studio happened to be OKG members. Among them was Delano Williams, better known as OKG Dello. Seen here holding a large rifle, Dello is a rising rapper from the Lanes, known for tracks like Breach and Reaper. But long before the shootout, the wanted rapper was already entangled in serious legal trouble. In the early hours of January 5th, 2021, Wikwemicong Tribal Police responded to a report of individuals armed with a firearm. The investigation led to officers seizing over $36,000 worth of cocaine, $1,300 in cash, and 2 prohibited weapons. 3 men from Toronto, one of them being OKG Dello, were arrested and charged with drug trafficking, weapons possession, and possession of proceeds from criminal activity. By October 2021, Dello was sentenced to 30 days in custody for breaching probation, a minor penalty considering the scale of his charges. With his past catching up to him and a growing rap sheet attached to his name, slipping through the cracks won't be so easy this time around. The same can be said for this.
They got him in 4K like this with the Draco gang. Got him in. Oh my God! Look like he in love with the Draco gang. Look at that. Look like he looking at a girl right now, bro. Look at him. Nigga's drooling. Look.
Slipping through the cracks won't be so easy this time.
Look at him. He ready to shoot that shit, bro. Nigga's ready, gang.
Time around. The same can be said for this next OKG member, who was also caught on camera that night. This is John Marley Smith, better known as rapper J Sav. Bursting onto the music scene at just 17, he came up alongside Connection's own rising star, Boozy, quickly gaining traction in Toronto's underground rap scene. His raw lyrics and street-focused storytelling resonated with many, painting
I just started reacting to this nigga. Damn.
vivid pictures of the life he lived and the dangers that came with it. But while his music was earning him a growing fan base, his name was also making headlines for all the wrong reasons, proving that in his world, rap and real-life street politics often go hand in hand. At just 19 years old, J Sav found himself at the center of a chaotic and violent standoff with Toronto police in the city's Don Mills area. During an early morning raid on a 7th-floor apartment near Lawrence Avenue East, gunfire erupted, sending shockwaves through the neighborhood. As emergency task force officers stormed the unit, they were met with a hail of bullets from inside, forcing them to retreat until the shooting stopped. Though no officers returned fire, the standoff ended with the arrests of J Sav and 7 others, including 3 teenagers. The operation resulted in 53 charges being laid against the group, with J Sav facing 7 firearm-related offenses, including possession of a prohibited weapon. Police seized 2 guns from the scene, and the province's Special Investigations Unit was called in after 2 people were injured. Now, with his name tied to both the Don Mills raid and the Brazen Studios shootout, J Sav has become a symbol of the growing tension between Toronto's youth and law enforcement. His legal troubles continue to mount, but one thing is clear: his presence in these high-profile incidents is no coincidence. Next up is Jamoni Montague, better known as Hoodbaby GG, a name that carries weight both in the streets and in Toronto's underground rap scene. Beyond his music, he has built a reputation as a fearless and unpredictable figure in Toronto's street scene, aligning himself with one of the city's most notorious crews, OKG. Like his 2 co-accused, GG has a history with the law, but due to the Youth Criminal Justice Act, the full extent of his record remains undisclosed. What isn't a secret, however, is his reputation. Known for his aggressive, no-holds-barred approach to rap, he isn't just making music, he's sending messages. Crippled, one of his...
Yeah, I was just about to ask, gang. Who they leave? Oh, man. Who hopping out the car and they leaving crippled, gang? What happened?
Crippled, one of his most infamous diss tracks, is a direct shot at Robin Banks, a Driftwood Crip affiliate.
You know what's so crazy, gang? I be forgetting about Robin Banks, gang. Sometimes. But Robin Banks wasn't on my mind at this time, gang. I thought they were gonna say like vegetable or like, damn, he is crippled though. I mean, he is in a wheelchair. You're right. Never mind. Right.
No holds barred approach to rap. He isn't just making music, he's sending messages. Crippled, one of his most infamous diss tracks, is a direct shot at Robin Banks, a Driftwood Crip affiliate who was ambushed and shot 14 times by 2 gunmen. The attack left Banks paralyzed, but the message behind GG's track is clear. He has no sympathy for his ops. But it didn't stop there. The song came with a disrespectful dance mocking Robin Banks's condition, one that quickly caught fire in the streets. Before long, people were filming themselves doing the dance in enemy territory, taunting OKG's rivals in their own neighborhoods. It wasn't just the streets paying attention. Toronto police were watching too. Not long after Crippled dropped, GG's home was raided, making it clear that law enforcement was keeping tabs on his movements. But if the raid was meant to shake him, it didn't work. After his release, he took to Instagram, posting a picture of himself stepping out of jail, ankle monitor strapped on and jail slippers.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. How does his house get raided because of a music video? Like, we hop out the car, leave him crippled. Like, what? How do they tie that into Robin Banks too, though? Feel me? That's just a regular ball. We hop out the car, leave him crippled. Now his house get raided? That's tough, gang. That's tough. The cops not playing for him. The cops not playing for him. That's crazy.
It was meant to shake him. It didn't work. After his release, he took to Instagram, posting a picture of himself stepping out of jail, ankle monitor strapped on and jail slippers still on his feet. His caption? I never in my life seen or heard someone's house get raided for a music video. Fuck it, we ball. Next video drops when I get 100K. While his lyrics are laced with street politics, he's never shied away from calling out his rivals.
Yo, I just got the message right now. Fam, the GG's caught K Money at the Toronto game. Holy. Man got carried out in a wheelchair. Rap career over. Oh man, I gotta react to that once I finish this shit. Yo, Sam, appreciate you, gang. Oh man, let's get it though.
Directly. Just a month before the shooting, GG went live on Instagram, and the lineup of faces on the stream made it clear that tensions were brewing. In the bottom left is Maze Block affiliate Tim Neat, while on the bottom right is 26, a shrive blood who was at the studio with the OKG members when the shooting went down. With nearly 600 viewers tapped in, the live stream quickly turned hostile. GG and 26 relentlessly antagonized Tim Neat, mocking and provoking him in real time.
You're a bitch. If I run into you, I'm gonna slap you in your face.
Knowing what would unfold a month later, it begs the question, did that live stream light the fuse for what was to come? With tensions running high and his name entangled in both the music industry and the ongoing gang war, one thing is certain, he isn't just rapping about the streets, he's living. A shrive blood who was at the studio with the OKG members when the shooting went down. With nearly 600 viewers tapped in, the live stream quickly turned hostile. GG and 26 relentlessly antagonized Tim Neat, mocking and provoking him in real time.
You're a bitch. If I run into you, I'm gonna slap you in your face.
Knowing what would unfold a month later, it begs the question, did that live stream light the fuse for what was to come? With tensions running high and his name entangled in both the music industry and the ongoing gang war, one thing is certain, he isn't just rapping about the streets, he's living them. In the aftermath of the brutal studio shootout, GG and his older brother made the unexpected decision to turn themselves in, fully aware of the consequences. But cooperation didn't mean leniency. Both were immediately slapped with a long list of weapons charges, solidifying their roles in the night's deadly chaos.
You're not gonna shoot back, bro? You're not gonna help us, bro? You're not gonna help? All them guns in there, bro. You're not gonna help, bro. You're just gonna slide into the corner, bro. It's comfortable too, look, bro.
Aware of the consequences, but cooperation didn't.
Unless he got hit. But look at this shit, bro.
Didn't mean leniency. Both were immediately slapped with a long list of weapons charges, solidifying their roles in the night's deadly chaos. Another crew spotted.
Nah, that shit not funny though. Niggas is damn man about to die though, gang. That's not funny though. But that shit is crazy though. You not gonna help?
In the studio alongside OK gang members was the Shrive Bloods, a younger offshoot of the notorious Dixon City Bloods, the same gang that made headlines for its role in the Rob Ford crack scandal back in 2013. The name honors Zachariah Ali, aka Shmoney, a 16-year-old who was executed in cold blood in the parking lot of Kingsview Village Junior Public School. His murder sent shockwaves through the Dixon community, triggering a brutal internal power struggle that left several senior Dixon Bloods dead in the days that followed. What started as a sudden tragedy quickly spiraled into a...
Hold on, I gotta do this shit real quick. Hold on. Yo, Sam, I appreciate you, gang. He said it's on Flipper's page. Let's get it. Wait, where's the sound? Where's the sound?
Jump. Oh!
Wait.
Yo, this guy's really a bitch. You think this is jump? Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yo, this guy's really a bitch. You think this is jump? Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Ah, you're right, Goofy.
Oh. God, they're leaving a wheelchair, can't hide in real life. Go get him, gang.
Yo, this guy's really a bitch. You think this is jump? Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
You know who that sound like? I ain't even gonna lie, y'all know who that sound like.
Ah, you're right, Goofy.
Damn, and they're already saying that he a rat. No good, gang. No good. No good for Brody. Bro. Then he going out in a wheelchair. No good for Brody right there, bro. Well, we gonna see what he gonna say when you see that shit, man. We gonna see, man. But back to the vid. My fault. Back to the vid.
For its role in the Rob Ford crack scandal back in 2013. The name honors Zachariah Ali, aka Shmoney, a 16-year-old who was executed in cold blood in the parking lot of Kingsview Village Junior Public School. His murder sent shockwaves through the Dixon community, triggering a brutal internal power struggle that left several senior Dixon Bloods dead in the days that followed. What started as a sudden tragedy quickly spiraled into a deadly civil war, forever changing the landscape of Dixon street politics. Among the most notorious shrive Bloods in the studio that night was Double O, a figure deeply entrenched in the city's gang warfare. His involvement in the shootout was no accident. It was yet another chapter in a bloody feud that had been brewing long before the...
He was bro that was holding all the guns, gang. Oh man, he looked like a killer too, man. He got look at his eyes, gang. He not playing, bro. He not playing.
A figure deeply entrenched in the city's gang warfare. His involvement in the shootout was no accident. It was yet another chapter in a bloody feud that had been brewing long before the first shots rang out. Operating under the alias Double O, Olad is no stranger to the simmering tensions between rival blocks in Toronto's northwest, but on a summer night in 2018, those tensions...
Like, no funny shit, gang. I understand y'all love y'all niggas, I know, but some of y'all Toronto niggas, this rap shit is changing y'all lives, gang. Feel me? Y'all gotta separate from these niggas, gang. Cause they love the streets, feel me? And y'all never gonna grow, cause look, y'all got trapped into this bullshit. Feel me? Yeah, I gotta separate from these niggas, gang. Real shit.
In Toronto's northwest, but on a summer night in 2018, those tensions erupted into bloodshed. On June 10th, 2018, alongside two accomplices, Double O brazenly stepped into Driftwood Crip territory with a mission to assert dominance. In a dimly lit...
Like, my fault, I'm gonna run it back though. But if I'm an artist, I ain't gonna be no 50 niggas in the studio, 20 niggas in the studio. It's gonna be like 4 or 5 people, gang. Like, we don't need to be showing off the guns and all that. We don't gotta do all of that, gang. Keep it low key, keep the music, feel me? We don't gotta show the ops what we got and all that. We don't gotta show off, feel me? Like, oh shit, we don't gotta show off, gang. Feel me? This shit's crazy right here. Niggas can't even move, bro. Niggas is shoulder to shoulder. Niggas can't move. Nah, not me. Feel me? Look, niggas is all outside the door. Nah, gang. Fuck all that shit.
long before the first shots rang out. Operating under the alias Double O, Olad is no stranger to the simmering tensions between rival blocks in Toronto's northwest, but on a summer night in 2018, those tensions erupted into bloodshed. On June 10, 2018, alongside two accomplices, Double O brazenly stepped into Driftwood Crip territory with a mission to assert dominance. In a dimly lit parking lot at a community housing project on 396 Driftwood Avenue, the three gunmen crossed paths with Jamal, a 29-year-old reggae and blues singer, and his two friends as they were walking towards their car after a party. It should have been an uneventful moment for the trio, but instead, it became a fight for survival. Security footage captured the terrifying sequence of events. The three gunmen first robbed Jamal and his friends, taking nothing more than a pack of cigarettes and a cell phone, but the violence didn't stop there. Jamal was first pistol whipped, then as he laid helpless on the pavement with his hands up in surrender, Double O and his crew unleashed pure chaos. They fired 33 bullets at Jamal, 17 of them tearing through his body, leaving him critically wounded and fighting for his life.
Wow.
Miraculously, Jamal...
He's alive. But why, though? Y'all took your little cigarette that y'all wanted. Y'all took his phone. I could have took the little girl he was with, too. But what the fuck? 33 shots, gang? Come on, son. That's crazy.
His body, leaving him critically wounded and fighting for his... Double O and his crew unleashed pure chaos. They fired 33 bullets at Jamal, 17 of them tearing through his body, leaving him critically wounded and fighting for his life. Miraculously, Jamal survived, but the damage was irreversible. Doctors worked tirelessly to repair his shattered body, inserting plates to reconstruct his bones and removing most of the bullets that had nearly killed him. While Jamal is now able to walk, he suffers from limited arm and hand use. The attack was as senseless as it was ruthless, yet...
He can't even do his thing, you feel me? He can't even work his magic no more, bro. He lost all feelings in his arm, bro. Can't eat. He can't do shit, nigga. Without your fucking hand. Like, he might be one of those people, you ever seen them niggas on Instagram, gang, that be doing shit with their feet? My algorithms be wild, gang. Niggas be eating with their feet, like, you feel me? Like, he might have to do one of them shits, gang.
Moving most of the bullets that had...
But you gotta think about it, like, who... Unless he got a girl that really cared for him, feel me? Or the family that really cared for him. Who the fuck gonna really help him out, you feel me? Gotta learn some shit. Got to.
Nearly killed him. While Jamal is now able to walk, he suffers from limited arm and hand use. The attack was as senseless as it was ruthless, yet, in a stunning failure of justice, Double O and his crew walked free. That's right, according to the judge, there was simply a lack of evidence. No convictions, no closure. For Double O and his accomplices, it was just another night in the city's underworld, but for Jamal, it was a nightmare that would haunt him forever. Double O is now a wanted man, with police actively searching for him on multiple firearms-related charges in relation to the studio shootout. He's also accused of violating a release order, proving that his past is...
Bro right here next to Double O look like... When they was taking his picture, it must have smelled like shit. Why he smelled like that, though? Like, it smelled like mad shit in there, bro.
quickly catching up to him. The final and most infamous name on the wanted list is Muhammad Kir, better known in the streets as Boozy. Originally from Tandridge, Boozy isn't just another name. He's a towering street soldier with deep ties to the Scarletwood Crips, a ruthless West End gang that first gained notoriety in the early 2010s. Feared by rivals and respected by his own, Boozy's name carries weight, and his criminal past only adds...
Yeah, keep the afro too, gang. You feel me? Keep that. This cut right here. No diddy. No, I'm not trying to glaze though. You feel me? The cut to the left, that's you, bro. This you about to join the military and shit. I don't like that shit. And then right here, I don't know. But nah, this is you right here, gang. Right here to the left, that's you, gang. That other shit, stop it.
Adds to his reputation. Back in 2016, he was the subject of a Canada-wide manhunt following a deadly shooting outside a Mississauga hookah lounge. On February 7, 2016, witnesses reported a chaotic scene around 1 a.m. where a brawl among several men in the parking lot of Hoodbaby Lounge escalated into gunfire, leaving 17-year-old Sharmark Farah, better known as Marky, mortally wounded. Standing 6 feet 5 inches with a heavy build, authorities initially believed Boozy had fled to Somalia after the shooting, but they were wrong. He was captured right here in Ontario and set to face trial in 2022. However, in a shocking twist, Boozy walked away a free man after being acquitted of first-degree murder, a rare stroke of luck in the world he navigates.
How the fuck these niggas is getting out of jail and this nigga Doobie gotta do 6 years, bro? Like, what lawyer do these niggas have, bro? Like, can we get these lawyers for the good rappers, man? Cause Toronto, y'all was this close, bro. This nigga was out of here, gang. He need a better lawyer, bro. We thought he was gonna beat the case cause Top 5 had him. You feel me? Top 5 beat his shit. We thought Doobie had the same lawyer. We thought he was gonna beat his shit, bro. He needed a better lawyer, gang. I'm gonna tell him, call pressure. All these niggas, bro. These niggas is beating the cases, bro. Shit's crazy.
Trial in 2022. However, in a shocking twist, Boozy walked away a free man after being acquitted of first-degree murder, a rare stroke of luck in the world he navigates. You'd think after dodging a life sentence, he'd lay low, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Just 2 years later, he was back in the spotlight, this time for his alleged involvement in the robbery of Waleed, the cameraman for the popular content group AMP.
This my homie Con, right? My AMP brethren. Yeah.
Instead of keeping a low profile, Boozy hopped on Instagram Live shortly after the incident, boldly taking credit for the robbery and even banning AMP from Toronto, a move that only...
You ban AMP from Toronto, man. Like, what did AMP do to him? What did he do, though? What did the cameraman do, though? Feel me?
Keeping a low profile, Boozy hopped on Instagram Live shortly after the incident, boldly taking credit for the robbery and even banning AMP from Toronto, a move that only fueled the controversy surrounding him.
Yo, we done the Waleed. Fuck that. Real shit.
What did he do?
We did it. We robbed that bitch. He had some moisture. He's a waste you.
He's a waste you.
Waleed MP has moisture jewelry.
AMP is banned from Toronto. No cap.
Wait. They said, what's that shit called? Moistenize? Moist? They said AMP got that moist jewelry. So I guess the cameraman, he had some, some jewelry that was a little iffy. But they gotta show the chain if they gonna say that, though. I mean, they just can't just say that shit, though, man. You feel me?
I'm about to flush that for you guys right now. Waleed MP has moisture jewelry.
AMP is banned from Toronto.
Wow.
No cap. AMP is banned. Real shit.
Imagine being a gangster and telling the world, or telling your followers, your subscribers, whatever, that AMP, a bunch of niggas that just have fun, play video games, and enjoy life, that they banned from Canada. Like, how do you sound, bro? These niggas are a bunch of young men that just like to have fun, bro. Do mad shit for content for kids, and you banning them from Toronto. Like, how do you sound, gang? Like, you really think you doing some shit? Like, what the fuck?
Let the word go around. We're looking for them. Waleed? We're looking for that, yeah.
Unless the cameraman is some shit, and I don't know, feel me? Let me know, gang. If the cameraman is some shit, let me know. I might be wrong. But AMP, as far as a group, has nothing to do with this cameraman, though. Real shit, though.
Yeah, we're looking for these youths, no cap.
The Casa studio shootout was more than just a violent clash. It was a stark reminder of the deep-seated gang tensions that have plagued Toronto for decades. In the aftermath, multiple arrests were made, but the cycle of retaliation is far from over. For those involved, the studio shootout wasn't just a random act. It was another battle in an ongoing war, one that has no clear end in sight. As police continue their investigation, one thing is certain: this isn't the last time the streets of Toronto will see bloodshed over these conflicts.
For sure, gang. This W Dog, though, feel me? Tells the Toronto never fails, gang. Yeah, gang, this nigga never fails, bro. But let me know how y'all feel in the comments, you feel me? Put some more songs in the comments. Y'all already know y'all gotta put me on Gengi. Feel me? Let me try to find some more songs too that I just dropped. Feel me? And get to the next video. But hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and oh, the songs y'all put in the comments, I promise you, tomorrow I'm gonna get to them and I'm gonna drop them shits like later on that night, gang. But feel me? Tomorrow I'm gonna wake up, knock out all the videos I said in the comments. It was like probably like 10 songs. And I make like 2 videos. Feel me? I'm gonna do that for y'all for tomorrow, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, follow me on the Grammy. And y'all already know, feel me? You give life a new meaning when you dreaming. It's your boy Dream, and I'm out of here, gang.